Hey, it's JC at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio, 43617-419-531-6097. Instagram at jcscomicsandmore.com. And, of course, www.jcscomicsandmore.com. Let's move these back over here. This is Tuesday, February 5th, 2019. A long day. A lot of you, some of you are very disappointed to not see this new comic video yet, because it's running late today. As you can see, well, it's dark in here, but it's dark outside too. It's been a very long day of business for me. I just finally closed the doors just a little while ago, so probably at least a good 11 hour day for me today. Staying open. We had my annual post big game sale today, and look, there's Sal. He's keeping an eye on things. Don't get Sal mad at you. Post big game, and wasn't sure if it was going to be a good sale this year or not, but had certainly some very good sales. Had some very good sales. That's from last year's sale right there. But had some very good sales. Sold my Hulk 181. Sold my Jimmy Olsen 134. Sold my Batman 234, which is the first Silver Age Two-Face. Sold several other wall comics and big comics. Lots of pop figures. This sale, again, wasn't sure how it was going to do, but the people that came and bought, you guys came through for me. You guys really killed it for me. I thank you. You know, you made the sale. You made me want to do the sale again next year. It's something you always want to do, the sales, but people need to step up, and you certainly hope that people step up and will do the sales. Can't remember what was there that I sold. Hopefully it was sold, and hopefully it wasn't stolen. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I was trying to write stuff down. You tend to forget sometimes, but sometimes people have sticky fingers. But it's a very good sale. Thank everyone that came out and supported the sale. You guys gave me support. You rocked. I can't thank you enough for what you did. There was quite a few other people I expected to see at the sale that didn't make the sale. I'm very disappointed not to see them. That would have made this sale that much better. But it was a really great sale. And again, came at a good time for me. I got some car issues I need to get taken care of that I decided to come to a head on Super Bowl Sunday. But anyways, you don't want to hear about this. You want to see these comic books. Now, first off, I picked up this box today at UPS. I am a little curious about this box because, as you can see, that ain't the way the box is supposed to be. So hopefully stuff's not too damaged. And without further ado, let's get on with these comic books, because you guys want your funny books fix of the week, don't you? We all want our funny books fix of the week. This is a fairly small week also. I'm very shocked. We've got 65 titles coming in. 65 titles that's going out on the stands. Not 65 titles total, but 65 titles that are going out on the stands. I've got copies of stuff that's being set aside for people. It's like there's 2 different G.I. Joe titles that none of those are going out on the stands, and some other stuff. But Chuck's ready. He's been anxious. He's been jonesing to be cutting some boxes. Well, he cut a few boxes earlier this morning, but he wants to cut up comic boxes. So let's get these boxes. And again, I'm curious about this box as far as what do I expect out of this? Should I just cut this piece? I probably should just cut this piece right here, because there's no sense. And there we go. There's the tail of the tape. Okay. We're going to pull this off here so you can see this. Wonder what the story behind this was. What happened here? This happened at Diamond. This happened at UPS. You know, what's the story behind this? Unfortunately, we will never know. You and I will never know. This box, dead boxes tell no tales. Okay, let's get cracking, because it's like 10 o'clock. It's after 10 o'clock at night. I'm not getting out of here until well after 1 o'clock. So you guys think it's just reading comic books and stuff. Us comic dealers, we do put a lot of time in. You guys that don't live here in Ohio, when you go to your comic shops tomorrow, be sure and just thank your comic shop owner for doing what he does. You'll probably make his day. He might not tell you, but you'll make his day, believe me. Tell him, man, I know you put a lot of hours in. I just want to tell you, I appreciate it. I thank you. I thank you for what you do. All these thankless hours. I thank you for making sure that we get our comics every week. Oh, and one of the other comics that sold this week, that sold later tonight, was one of my last sales, Ms. Marvel #1, that went to a guy. Very, very happy to get it. He's going to get it signed by Gary Conaway at a show that's coming up here real soon. Here we have Immortal Hulk #13. This is the Skrulls cover, because that's what Marvel's doing this month, Skrull month. So, here's Marvelous X-Men 1. This is the first of many interconnecting covers. I bought a lot of the interconnecting covers, so you can make your big comics come to life there. Let's see what else we have. Age of Star Wars, Age of the Republic, Anakin Skywalker, issue 1. This is the greatest moments variant. Mace versus Jango. We did buy a collection. If you look, I think one of my videos, you can see the collection that I bought earlier today. Had a bunch of early Star Wars issues from 5 up, various issues here and there. We do mail order, so always let you guys know about that. Sometimes people don't realize we do mail order. A great Jerry Ordway cover on Archie 1941. That is the cover C for Archie 1941. So we have Deathstroke #40. This is the Deathstroke Arkham. I think this might be the last part of this storyline. It's been an interesting storyline. Not the greatest of storylines, but it's been interesting. And so you got Solomon Grundy in here, and can't wait to read this thing. It should be a hoot. Here we have Gunhawks, as Marvel. It's their 80th anniversary, and they're trying to go back and recreate some stuff. So you got Skrull covers on Gunhawks. We didn't buy very many of these, so if you are interested, get here ASAP. Here we have Brian Pulido's. We had Brian Pulido here many times, and had Stephen Hughes and Brian Pulido here back in 1995. That was a great time. It's coming up on Stephen Hughes' birthday here on the 12th, and unfortunately on his passing also. But the premium foil issue of Lady Death, Apocalypse Abyss. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if you can tell by the camera here, this is damaged. This thing got folded. You can see the fold there. So I am going to have to call this in as a damage. I can't charge my very good customer that buys all this stuff, I can't charge him $25 for a book that's folded. Brian, I know you probably watch my videos. Sometimes you don't. I'm going to have to give you a call to let you know. Check this out. You might want to get after somebody at Diamond for bending your $25 expensive variants, man. And I hope to see you soon. Speaking of Ms. Marvel #1, that, like I said, I sold earlier today, here's the True Believers Ms. Marvel #1, the reprint. So, sold that thing for $165, and it was 15% off. Again, he was very, very happy to get this. Got the great John Buscema artwork, and Joe Sinnott. Again, Gary Conway. This is such a fabulous book here. We'll set those aside. I'm sure these things I'm going to regret ordering only 5 of them. I might have to in the morning get in here, and actually I got a few more in here, but I'm going to have to reorder some more of these. I'm going to have to make that one of my first priorities. Make sure I reorder some more of these Ms. Marvel #1 True Believers. We got Cemetery Beach. This is cover A. And certainly if you're somebody that wants this, I've got one copy. Get in here. I've cut way back on the Cemetery Beaches. Got a special customer I've not seen in quite a while. I think he knows who he is. He'll watch this video. Need to get in here, man. You know you can catch me here late. Give me a call if you're running late. You know I'll stay. I've got the WWF number 25. This is being set aside for a customer. He's going to be very happy with that. Got Unnatural, issue number 7. This is the A cover. Again, we've cut back on the image books. They just don't sell like they used to. We've got Daredevil, issue 1. This is the variant. This might be a 1 in 10 variant. Seeing how I've got 3 copies. I think I may have ordered 30 copies total. Here we have Iron Man, Tony Stark, Iron Man number 8. They think they can recreate Demon in the Bottle. Dan Slott, I tell you this, Dan Slott, you are no David Michelinie. Not even close, buddy. Not even close. Not if you drank a whole case of Jack Daniels would you be close to being David Michelinie. Sorry. Somebody had to break it to you. Your Amazing Spider-Mans were okay. Good at times. I'm sorry to say your Fantastic Fours and your Iron Mans are a great disappointment to me. Got this G.I. Joe. This is being held for a customer. I've got 2 guys that buy G.I. Joes, so I buy 2 copies for them. We've got cover A of Mystery Science Theater 3000, the comic. And we've got Giant Days. That's being set aside for a customer as well. And we've got the naughty cover to Vamp Blade. So we've got that. So make sure that gets set aside for one of my regular customers. And I see, as always, we've got the Umbrella Academy that's going to be coming out on Netflix. Gerard Way. Again, if you ever see Gerard Way at a show, tell him his old buddy Hart Fisher is looking for him. Watch the blood on in his face leave his face at that point. He knows he did Hart Fisher wrong by not giving Hart credit for discovering him. I will always stand up for my friend Hart Fisher. I will always stand up for him. Got Gasolina. This is being set aside for a customer. The same as the Shadow Roads. Let's see, we got the Marvelous X-Men. This is the regular cover. Interesting how did Colossus lose his arm? And then this girl here, Animal Antler Girl or whatever her name is. You know how you stop her? Just have a real narrow doorway. She'll never be able to get in. And let's see. There those are. See, we've got the new Justice League. Issue number 17. Got the regular cover to issue number 17 there. Got this glare, unfortunately. So, lots of number 17s. There's more number 17s there. So, can't wait to read that, but also can't wait for that storyline to be over with. I like to see the Justice League go back to fighting some villains. You know, you've got the Legion of Doom in there or whatever. You know, God, for God's sakes, let's see some punching in the face and stuff. Come on, can we do that? Cover C to Project Superpowers, and the cover B to Sonic the Hedgehog. So make sure that copy gets set aside for one of my truck driving customers. He is somewhere out there on the road right now. Hopefully he is not experiencing bad weather. I see more Daredevils. I see the Savage Shores. I see Uncanny X-Men. And I think this is a 1 in 25 variant on that. I have to try and decide whether or not this is going to be enough of a damage for me to worry about it, but I'll have to worry about that. Make that a decision later. Uncanny X-Men. Let's see. This is the Scrolls cover, the issue number 11. This is a $7.99 book. You won't believe the amount of quantities Marvel wanted me to jump through to get some of the variant covers that I'm not getting for another $8 X-Men book. Enough of the $8 X-Men books, Marvel, please. Can you have no more of the $8 X-Men books? Conan the Barbarian. I think that's a 1 in 10 or maybe a 1 in 15 variant. I'd have to look that up. We got Star Wars Age of Republic, Anakin Skywalker. This is, I think this might be a puzzle piece cover. So that's certainly a variant there. So we got a new #1 from Image, Vindication #1. So this looks interesting. I have to see how this is. Matt Hawkins. That's about the only name that I see on here that I know of. So hopefully this will be a powerful book. Hopefully it's a very good book. Image has been very hit or miss lately with a lot of their books. Here we got the cover B of Prodigy. My friend Mr. Miller, you like this cover, won't you? Because it's got a shark on it. I'll probably get a message from him wanting me to hold this. Here we got a Rob Liefeld Wolverine variant cover for X-Men 11. I don't know why people keep giving Rob Liefeld work. This is marginal at best. Look at the skinny little belt that Wolverine has on. And he has him in his brown outfit. I'm pretty sure Wolverine is not wearing his brown outfit these days. But that's Rob. Rob does his own thing. And, of course, the book with the really bad cover logo design. It's DI 3. Come on, people. I put on the shop's Instagram a rant about this book. Hopefully, I tagged Image. Hopefully, somebody at Image is paying attention. And here we have Ahoy Comics, and again, they've got the same disease. Put that up there. You can have that right there. The Wrong Earth. There'd be nothing wrong with that, guys. You guys don't need to have that disease. Vamp Blade, another naughty cover. We got some more Lady Deaths. Let's see. It's Apocalypse Abyss. This is the sickle cover, $4.99. Again, Brian Pulido, formerly of Chaos Comics, now of Coffin Comics. And Lady Death Day is coming up here, I believe, on February 9th. So congratulations. I believe this is Lady Death's 30th anniversary? No, it has to be the 25th anniversary. Can't be 30 years yet, right, Brian? Can't be 30 years, Brian. Has to be 25. Has to be 25. Marvel free previews with Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel. These will be giveaways for tomorrow. And if you're at a comic shop, they're charging you for these. If you're charging you $3, like a store, south of here in like Bowling Green, get after them. These are free. These aren't to be charged. Don't charge for people. Don't charge for these. You're the reason that people don't like comic retailers. Don't charge for free stuff like this. Give them away. Come on, dude. It's bad enough you opened up the Walking Dead blind bags and sold them open rather than let people have the pleasure of opening themselves. Bad dog, bad. Because the next time you come up here and you want me to wholesale you some books, I might tell you no. Here we've got the regular cover on Uncanny X-Men #11. Can't wait to read this. Cyclops is back, and I think Wolverine's back with him also. Not really giving away too much here. This is my first time looking at this, so you're not going to see any spoilers. There's Stan's soapbox. So here, looks like maybe Marvel is actually putting some actual giving Stan Lee some respect. I mean, that's all I ask. Give Stan some respect. Respect the man who made this company and helped this industry make this industry the way it is. But yeah, can't wait to read this. This video is getting a little bit longer than what I like it to be because I'm rambling on too much. But again, we've got more Uncanny X-Men. $8 book, though. Judas Priest. Don't have these books. These books shouldn't be $8. the great Dave Johnson doing the Deathstroke cover. Look at that great Dave Johnson cover. You guys that go after, chase after all these variant covers, you should be buying Dave Johnson covers. Buy these Dave Johnson covers. This guy has more talent than you can ever realize. So we got the movie variant covers on Star Wars Age of Republic, Anakin Skywalker, a beloved character. I see we have the Female Furies. And this is the cover B. And I wonder who, is this Francis? I believe this is Francis, right? Yeah, or Francisco. I guess he's been ripping off a lot of people lately. Let me know. Did you guys look at this video? Is this familiar from some other image? Let me know if you ripped somebody off from this. I'm interested. Very interested to know if he's ripping people off. Who he ripped off, or if he actually using his own talent. Because I bought a lot of these things. I like to sell them. I like the people not to be protesting and not buying them. This is cover B of Archie 1941. Issue 1 of the new Red Sonja with the logo at the bottom. Come on, pull this image down. There you go. Now, speaking of books that people are chasing, this book here, Harley Quinn number 58. My God, I can't believe what this thing was already going for last week. This cover here, I think it's Derek Chu that did this. Let's check real quick. Oh look, Harley's riding the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, down in the Batcave. You better watch it. Batman's not going to be very happy about that. Where do they have... Come on, people. Where do you hide the... There it is. Derek Chu. Check online. Once you're done here, go check online and be stupefied at what these things are already going for as of last week. Had a guy last week want to buy a bunch of, I'll let you buy one copy. Don't come up and try and buy multiple copies. I'm not going to sell you multiple copies. I'm trying to be fair to everybody. I'm not marking these up. I know there's other shops in the area that are already marking them up. I don't think no one here in Toledo that's marking them up. But this is a great, great cover. Give people a chance to buy these things at cover price. So they can have a great comic at cover price. Now, if you show up on this weekend, that might be a different story. But they'll be gone by then because everybody will snatch them up. We've got the new Van Helsing. It's cover A, set aside for a customer. Here we have the Skrulls cover on X-23. Issue number 9. I think I had somebody asking for number 9 the other day, and I thought I was sold out. So they're asking for 9, and I told them I was sold out, but it hadn't come out yet. I was wrong. I wasn't paying attention. Cover B of Unnatural. See, we got the new issue of Halo, Lone Wolf. Got those copies are set aside for a couple of customers. So, unfortunately, I do not have any in here. Here we have the Skrulls cover to the Avengers number 14 with Carol Danvers as a Skrull. Here we have Star Wars number 61. Got the variant cover that we had to jump through hoops for. I had to order more copies of Star Wars than I wanted so I can get these. But this is R2 with the lightsaber. Those will be very, very moderately marked up by just a few dollars. To help pay for the extra copies I had to buy that I necessarily did not wish to buy. Marvel with their hoop jumping covers to help keep their numbers up will have us buy more copies than we wish to. I'd rather buy the copies that I want and get those covers so I can have them and not have to do that. Whereas DC, well, like with the Harley Quinn, no hoops to jump there. Could buy as many as you want. That's why the Art Germ covers and some of those other covers I buy a lot more than the regular ones. But these Savage Shores, that's set aside for one of my regulars. Here we have Asgardians of the Galaxy, issue number 6. Make sure one of those gets set aside for a regular. Here we have Vampirella versus Reanimator, issue number 2, cover B. This is late. Did I mention it's late? Here we have why. I'm not sure who asked for this, but we have Old Man Quill number 1 so I'm not sure why they're doing that, but they are. Here we have Immortal Hulk number 13. Got that there. Another great Alex Ross cover. I cannot believe what that series is going for. That series is going for stupid amounts of money already. Just stupid amounts of money. So we've got Green Lantern, issue number 4. This is a Tom Rainey cover. I'm not overly impressed. His stuff's usually much better than this. I'm a little disappointed with his work. And looks like the final issues for this box. We've got Snap, Flash, Hustle from Black Mask. All these are set aside for a customer. We have more Vampirella versus Reanimators, issue 2s. So we've got some more of those. Again, very late. And then finally, the regular covers on Harley Quinn number 58. Another Harley and Batman as Harley and Robin cover. But that's it for this video. If you like these videos, of course, always be sure to hit that subscription and smash that bell for notifications. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.